Hi, yeah. Hi. Hi, we're Balthazar, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to an interview with Balthazar. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
Just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to have a chat. We're really glad we can make this happen today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you paid for it, didn't you?
Yeah.
The big bucks. Well, I know you're now touring North America like crazy, as you guys were saying on your Facebook. So are you enjoying your time on the road so far? How's that been treating you?
It's been all right. I mean, it was a little bit warmer on the West Coast, but we're really enjoying the East Coast as well now. Happy to be. It's the first concert in Canada today, so yeah, we're excited.
Have you had any time to explore Toronto yet, or did you kind of just get in?
No,
load, and you're about to
we went-
play?
Yeah. We played here a couple of years ago, though.
A couple of years ago, 6 years ago.
6 years back.
Yeah, at the Canadian Music Week when we were
Oh, nice.
teenagers. Yeah.
What do you remember most about that show?
Show?
Nothing. There's probably weren't a lot of people. So we're happy to come back with a proper show. This afternoon we went to Niagara Falls.
Oh, nice.
Cliche. You know, we're from
Yeah.
Europe. We're tourists,
Is it a
actually.
little
yeah.
overrated, would you say then?
No.
No?
No.
Well,
we're not.
we had seen it before as well. But this time the weather was really nice.
There was fog the previous time. We couldn't see the
Couldn't see
waterfall,
anything.
actually.
You just heard it.
Yeah.
This is the Thin Walls tour, and I actually saw this video you recently posted on your YouTube, which was On the Road with Balthazar, and it was just a really neat look behind the scenes of what you guys like doing when you're on the road. So when you have downtime in a city, what's your favorite thing to do? Do you kind of look for vinyl shops, or are you museum people?
It kind of depends on the tour. Like for me personally, every tour has got another theme or something. I've got tours that I only read and I don't look at outside of the book. But I would never do that in Canada. Or like when I want to go running all of the time, or you go shopping, or I mean, it's always like a month the same thing.
Yeah, it's always different. I mean, like the movie was, especially, it was summertime, so we went out swimming in
Lots of
lakes
swimming,
and
yeah.
kind of things. But now it's getting a bit colder, and it's more indoor activities, playing card games and such. There's a new movie coming up.
Well, I want to bring up the fact that being it is the Thin Walls tour, for the tour so far, what are your favorite tracks to play live from the album?
Oh. They've all grown a lot, actually. It's nice to see that songs can still grow after you've recorded them, and then you listen back to the album and you're like, oh, it's better now. But yeah, I don't know. I really like Bunker, for example. It was a hard track to translate to a live situation, and now I think it's really like better. Have you gotten other songs?
Love them all.
It's true. It's like we have a favorite. When people ask us like favorite songs, it's these are our children. You don't choose between them. You love them all equally.
Well, you do choose, but you don't.
I was about to say you chose a couple.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have a favorite daughter, but I'm not gonna tell them like, who it is. I mean, gotta keep it decent.
True.
Or you say each day somebody else's name, so another title each day.
So everyone feels okay in the end.
Yeah, it's touring is all about balance.
Well, just on the topic of touring, I know a lot of the record is actually about privacy and the lack of it that you have while on the road. Do you feel a little bit more used to having those walls of privacy broken down?
Yeah, you learn to cope with it, but yeah, we wrote the album on tour, and that's why we called it like that. But the songs aren't about that. They're just plain simple love songs, I guess. It's
Yeah.
not about being in a band on tour, driving in a tour bus, or being kind of slick. But yeah, we get. After a while, it's your second nature to be. I mean, in a little van with the same people all the
Yeah,
time.
definitely.
One of the good things about touring is actually being together for so long. You get to know your friends a lot better than you would have before. Is there any quirks or anything kind of funny you've learned about one another just from being together all of the time?
Of course.
And what would some of those be?
No, privacy. This is
come on.
the mystery of a band. Where
Oh,
the
no,
hell
I'm
is
breaking
it?
down those walls
This
a bit.
social media stuff, these interviews. In the 70s, nobody knew anything about a band. That was nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have.
All we're gonna pry from
It's
you guys?
it's so nice to have some
So what do you-
secrets.
are you want to know what we learned from? I think we learned everything already like 5 years ago, and now it's just
Yeah.
repetition of the same weird shit.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Just going to the album, I know a lot of it was actually recorded in England, in Lewes, I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
What was it like recording there? Did that kind of have any influence on creating it?
Well, the thing was, it was very peaceful. That was a big contrast to the way we wrote it, which was very
Hectic
chaotic and yeah, it was always a different place, but it was also a different thing from the previous albums because we always wrote them at home, and we recorded them at home as well. Now it was like going from the chaotic side of touring to recording them in a different studio, a different country we weren't used to, with a producer for the first time. So it was a lot of new input, and so I think of course it had a lot of influence, but it's hard to pinpoint it. But it was nice. I mean, it was very quiet town, lots of trees. No special stories, except there was one night, they called it the bonfire night. I still don't know what it's all about, but that was a night where everybody from England came to that certain village where we were staying and lit up a lot of fireworks. And yeah, we don't remember a lot from it.
Going back to where you're from, Belgium, I wanted to ask if our viewers were to go there, what are some things you suggest about where you're from for them to either check out or to go to?
Yeah, it's always difficult when you live in a city you don't know where to go to, because tourists know better most of the time. I don't know. I mean, Belgium is really small, but it's nice because it's like the center of Europe, so there's a lot of influences of every big country to it. And yeah, definitely have some. What?
I don't want to sell Belgium in an interview. I mean, don't go there. It's terrible. It sucks.
Where are
Yeah,
your, where are your favorite
enough
places?
tourists already.
Go to London or Paris, or I mean, don't go to Belgium.
I was gonna say then, where are some of your favorite places to go? If you don't want to sell where you're from, where would
Canada,
you sell?
man.
Yeah?
Toronto was one thing that
Toronto,
came to
yeah,
mind.
That
Yeah.
was the thing we were talking about, like, for months. Like, man, Toronto, that's like our favorite place ever. I
But
would
that's not
prefer
in
to-
Europe. Are you asking about Europe?
Oh, just in general. So
in general.
Toronto definitely works.
Yeah, but if I die, I hope I don't go to heaven because I want to go to Toronto.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time today,
Thank
guys.
you.
It's really lovely finally interviewing you. And remember, everyone viewing, you can visit us at amusicblog.com for exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. We'll see you next time.